like it's law and order. You know I stay lit.
And here we go, bringing you the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now here's Randall. Here's Edwards. And the layup falls. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Now here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Yeah, great play from Edwards off the pick and roll. Moving the ball around and get another guy a shot.
Pass to Aldridge. Here's Batum. Shot clock at 6. Takes it inside. The 3. Edwards pulls it in. And the Timberwolves with possession. Here's McDaniels. Portland grabs the miss. Here's Camby. Pass to Matthews. Tries again. McDaniels with the rebound. Conley with the ball. Now Aldridge defending. Now here's McDaniels. Back to Conley. Puts up a 3. Sinks the tray.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Whew, I love it.
Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Portland calls timeout. Here's Mills. Down low. Here's Roy. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Kicks it out to Aldridge. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. From the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Outside McDaniels. Back to Gobert. And Camby pulls it down. Blazers trail by 7. Outside Mills. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever. And now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. I'll keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Back over to you, Brian.
He can lock it down. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Well, a new era in Portland, Grant. Young, raw, and still finding their place.
Yeah, B.A., they've committed to growing through reps and putting in the time. The victories are hard won, but a foundation is being laid.
Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Oh, swiped away. Here's Roy. Drops in the layup for 2.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Pass to Shannon. Left side read. Back to Clark. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Gobert. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
Pass to Camby. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Out to DiVincenzo. Now the Blazers on the move. Pulls up for 3. Batum gets the bucket. 5 ticks left to play in the first. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's Minnesota up by 1. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
To the inside. Reed, good.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
To the middle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Such a nice touch on the ball from Aldridge. He knows exactly how much power to put on the inside shot.
Here's Randall. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
Aldridge with the bucket.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
Randall outside. Pass to Dillingham. Back to Randall. Aldridge pulls down the board. Portland trailing here. They set the pick. Here's Oden. And it's all tied up. Oden's got his first points of the game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Reed sets a screen. Inside. A slam dunk by Reed.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Batum gets the bucket.
And I like how Batum takes shots that come within the offensive schemes. A high IQ offensive player.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Both teams will make substitutions. Well, every year we see a few teams that exceed expectations, Richard. In your experience, what's the blueprint for an overachieving team?
Well, a lot of times you see new coaching staffs unlocking a roster. Other times it's just healthier bits of competition. And don't forget, health is always a huge component.
To the paint. Aldridge. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And here's Edwards. Edwards rises up and powers it down.
Can you say terrific athlete? Edwards just enjoys getting deep positioning and rising up for the slam.
Pass to Oden. Outside Mills. Into the lane. Here's Oden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's going to be a 3-second call. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second.
2 minutes.
Pass to DiVincenzo. The floater. Got a hand on it. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
personal foul. First team.
Here's Oden, defended by Gobert. Outside Mills. Here's Roy. 6 on the shot clock. And Mills, here we go. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Outside Edwards. With the teardrop. Rebounded by Oden. On offense, here are the Trailblazers. Trailing by 2. Mills, no good. 1:04 left in the second quarter. Edwards for 3. Again, the miss by Edwards.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall.
Remains Portland ball.
40 seconds left to play in the first half.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Anthony Edwards.
Ant-Man getting it done inside.
Oh, so smooth inside. Edwards found the opening and exploited it.
Pass to Roy. And here's Mills from the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota. The kick out to Conley. The 3. He drops it from range.
3 points.
Now it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead. And stolen by Gobert. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Here's Roy. Batum outside. Here's the 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota leading by 7. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, guys. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trailblazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Brian, back to you.
A good strategy. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Here's Mills. Oh, it's blocked by Gobert.
Yeah, the long arms, it's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
Excellent outlet pass, helping to make transition opportunities like this easier.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
And here's Minnesota now. Outside Edwards. Intercepted! And Gobert with a block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Blazers will retain possession. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Minnesota leading by 8. Edwards looking it over. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert flushes it home.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Here's Matthews. Here's Mills. And Gobert with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Here's Mills. 2 on the clock. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And a slick play called by Edwards, creating space for himself to operate.
Pass to Matthews. And here's Batum from behind the arc. Drops in the 3. Batum's got 8.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second-chance opportunities. You know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
Gobert working inside.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Randall outside. To the inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Give him 8 points now.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of him.
They set the pick. Here's Mills. An easy 2 on the layup.
Use the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
The Timberwolves lead by 13. Outside McDaniels. Picked by Gobert. Back to Randall. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
At the offensive end, Gobert isn't always this aggressive, so it's really good to see.
Mills attacking. DiVincenzo with the steal. This one for 3. Connects from downtown. DiVincenzo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Here's DiVincenzo. Portland making their last shot. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randall. We can feel the floor shaking on that one.
Timeout called, Portland.
Always working hard. Your Blazers breaker dance crew.
50 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Driving inside. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's Shannon. And that one is hammered home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now here's DiVincenzo. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Here's Shannon. Deflected. Here's Miller. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This
Minnesota 53.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Minnesota leading by 20. For 3, DiVincenzo. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Here's Matthews. Pass to Oden. And he banks in the layup.
They allowed him to establish deep position. You just can't do that.
And they need better team defense. Help out your man in the post. It takes multiple guys to stop him.
Now here's Randall. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's Batum. And a fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Look how Batum supports the play, making sure he's the right guy to finish the fast break.
Pass to Randall. Elbow shot. Good on the jump shot.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Shannon. Back to DiVincenzo. The shot. Up again. Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
A relentless offensive rebounder. Randall simply does not give up on the boards.
Pass to Oden. Here's Roy. Aldridge left side. 5 on the clock. Here's Matthews. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Pass to Gobert. Now here's Edwards.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
First personal foul. First team foul.
For 3, Randall. The shot won't fall. Blazers trail by 20. Back to Aldridge. The shot is money.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Randall outside. Here's Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. And the Timberwolves lead by 21. Doubled by Randall. Pass to Oden. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
2 minutes.
Now here's Edwards. Randall outside. Pass to McDaniels. And a miss there on the triple. Down low. And the powerful one-handed slam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Randall. And here's Edwards outside. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
3.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Timberwolves.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And what a huge performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape this game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
Julius Randle.
And that one drops for him.
Rudy Gobert.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Pass to Edwards. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Again, the miss by Portland. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A., they deserve the win.
Batum outside. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing